So what do you say we talk about premium cigar desktop humidors, travel cigar cases from my favorite online retailer, Cigar Star? We're gonna talk about that today on the My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Review channel. Let's do this.
You just burning it all down. Take it all, it's never enough. Wicked ways, you know how to play it, don't you? In the dark, feel it coming out, see it in your eyes.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. So as I had mentioned, my favorite online retail accessories, desktop humidors, travel cases, Cigar Star. We're gonna feature a couple of their products today, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm seeing about the incredibly high quality products that they are producing. Now, this is a company out of Canada, and again, I've gone to them several times for things. Now, this right here happens to be the Vermillion. This is a desktop humidor made from a South African wood called Padouk. And what that is again, that's going to be native to them. It's a hardwood that they have within their country that they've utilized for the exterior or the shell of this humidor. Inside, it's going to be standard in terms of the Spanish Cedar so that it allows for the humidity to penetrate the wood, allowing for all of that moisture to stay within there, allowing your cigars to be properly humidified. Now let's talk a little bit about the appearance of this. As I had mentioned before, again, Padouk wood, which is the outside shell of this. As you can see, it is this beautiful, almost zebra-like look to it, where it has this beautiful color, oranges, mahogany, a lot of just beautiful wood tones that it has. It's very rich, it's elegant. This is gonna be a piece that you're going to have forever, and something that you more than likely will be able to pass on to a son, a daughter, whatever it may be. The quality of this product is out of this world. So let's talk a little bit about the features of this. So each hinge, each lock, all of this is made up of 100% brass. Inside, I mentioned before, again, all Spanish cedar, so that it is, again, holding that moisture and allowing for all of the humidity to stay within there and then transfer into your cigars properly. Now, what you'll get with this item is what you see here. So I'll show you on the screen right now. It does have a liner in the bottom of the unit, which allows or helps for additional airflow so that your cigars are not sitting directly in the bottom, exposed necessarily to the cedar lining. It is going to be elevated so that any air, should you put in any kind of humidification that has moving air, you're constantly going to be recycling that air so that it's coming up off the bottom of the actual unit itself. It will come with 4 of these Spanish cedar dividers. That allows you then to place your cigars really in any kind of order. This does hold upwards of 110 cigars. Again, yes, size does matter. So if you are going to have larger cigars, Toros, Churchills, things along those lines, you're going to get less volume in terms of the amount of cigars you're able to put in there. So needless to say, the smaller the cigar, the more cigars you're actually going to be able to hold within the humidor. In addition to that, what the humidor is going to come with, you're going to get this digital hygrometer. You're going to also get a couple of different humidification devices. You've got one here, which is a solo, which has the absorbing beads in it. So you would essentially fill this up with distilled water. Those beads that are within that unit will swell up to then work into your cigars, keeping them properly humidified. Like I had mentioned before, you're getting a digital hygrometer. One thing I absolutely love about this unit is the fact that this whole panel here is magnetized. So everything that you see has a magnet on the back. You can move it anywhere you want within this unit. It was just a genius idea to have something along those lines. Now, there are other units where you could kind of place this in the center. You could remove this. You could put in 2 different side panels that will hold a humidification pack. So a lot of different kind of styles or setups that you may have to this. But overall, genius idea to have that item magnetized in the back so you can move it around as well. Now, as you can see, here will be a couple of other additional humidification devices, which are again also holding the little small beads that will swell up once you place your distilled water in here. I'm going to shake this so you'll be able to hear the little beads that are in there. So again, those will come with this unit as well. You can place those, again, these are not magnetized, so you can place those really anywhere within the humidor box. But basically what you see here is what exactly you're going to get. This is, again, like I mentioned, an item that you are going to have for the majority or your entire life, and should be a unit that will allow you to then pass this down to somebody else. It is that high quality of a product. Absolutely love the products that Cigar Star produces. It is top notch. It is the highest of quality. These are all going to be longevity type of items that you're going to have. So let's talk a little bit about pricing. So units like this, again, everything at Cigar Star being from Canada is all going to be in Canadian dollars. So the price that you see on the website is going to be about 30% higher. So you can basically knock off 30% from that price, which will give us our American conversion and allow you to save a few dollars. Now, one other little bonus is if you use at checkout the code WHISKEY, WHISKEY, that will save you an additional 10% off. So already by the time you do all of the conversion and the discount, that's going to be approximately 40%. And again, depending on the exchange rate, could be even slightly more than that. So again, I had mentioned highest of quality products for their desktop humidors. We're also going to talk about now their travel cigar cases. So let's talk a little bit about their travel cases. This right here is going to be their Glen Frontier 2.0. Right here is going to be their Caliente, which is a unit I've had now for several years. Absolutely love it, use it all of the time. What I really appreciate about this is that full grain cowhide leather in this beautiful brown. It's going to patina, so the more you touch it, the more of the oils are going to come off your hands. It's going to change kind of what the look and appearance of this is, all without affecting the quality of this product. Now, on the outside, you'll see a couple things that are extremely important with travel cases. These are going to be the highest quality zippers that are produced, which is called a YKK, both on the front here in this panel and the unit that zips all around the unit. So you can see the highest of quality, they're sparing no expense. Again, they're using top quality, high grade cowhide leather, YKK zippers, already nothing but pure quality. So let's kind of take a look at the appearance. I'll open this thing up and we'll kind of give you guys an idea of what the inside of this looks. So within this unit just happened to come with a cigar stand. So it just has a little button there on it, or a snap, I should say. And that allows for, if you're sitting around and you don't have anywhere to sit your cigar on, you can just snap this together and it gives you a nice little hold. So two-tone leather. So again, full grain leather, both exterior, interior, two-tone black leather on the inside, nice brown leather on the exterior. Few slots, so gives you a spot for your lighter, your cutter, and then here for, oftentimes nowadays we have larger lighters. So this will allow for you to hold a much larger lighter in that spot. The most important part is your cigars. Now, beautiful lid. Inside this unit, as you can see, it's got a metal lining. So that will allow you to place upwards of 5 or 6 cigars. Again, based on the size of the cigar, you may get upwards of 5 to 6. But again, it's got a perfect spot in there, all for your cigars that you're going to be traveling with. Beautiful, beautiful thick leather. Then right here on the front, as you'll see, it's a nice pouch that will allow for you to place any kind of humidification pack to keep your cigars properly humidified during travel. So as you can see right here in the center, there's a nice kind of like little pocket, which will be for either a poker or something that will help maybe either loosen some of the tobacco within the cigar if you're getting kind of a firm draw. So it gives you something nicely to place right inside that pocket. But overall, beautiful, beautiful travel cigar case. The zipper works perfectly. It feels good in the hand. The leather feels like nothing but high quality. Again, all of this stuff here that you see today are all gonna be items that you should have for a very, very long time that will even allow for you to pass these on to relatives, kids, whatever it may be. They are that high a quality of a product. So again, for me, what it is that Cigar Star does and produces is nothing but the highest quality that's out there. And when you're dealing with high quality cigars, you want to not only protect those cigars, but you want them to also look good and be in a unit that's going to preserve them. It's going to keep them properly humidified and just beautiful, beautiful overall product. So like I mentioned before, make sure at checkout you use the code WHISKEY, WHISKEY. That's going to save you an additional 10% off your order. Also, again, I had mentioned before, you're going to see at checkout, again, pricing in Canadian dollars, which are going to be about 30% higher than the American dollar. So you can knock off already about 30%. In addition to my 10% off code, that's going to save you, again, almost 40%. But absolutely fantastic items. If you're looking for something for a gift, whether it's Christmas, the holidays, birthdays, graduations, whatever, these are going to be items that whoever it is that's receiving them are going to appreciate that item more than you can actually believe. Once they get their hands on this and see exactly what these are, they're going to thank you. I can tell you that 100%. These are absolutely fantastic items, again, from Cigar Star. So make sure you check out the link in the description below. Discount code, use whiskey down there. That's going to save you an additional 10% off. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Hopefully this is something that if you are a cigar aficionado and you really truly appreciate quality cigars, quality items to not only store your cigars in, but once they come from here, they can go directly right into here. You're ready to go. So as they say, a place for everything and everything in its place. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Again, make sure you check out the link in the description below. It'll have everything down there for you as well. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. And remember, it's about the journey and not the destination. Cheers.